Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today, we are going to be diving into more One Piece, the anime. In the last episode, if the gang was not wanted enough, now they are even wanted more so here on Water 7. Because Robin has been named as the accomplice in an assassination attempt on Iceberg's life. And nobody is willing to hear them out. Obviously, they have no idea what's going on, why Robin would do such a thing. And they're only just now finding that out themselves. So I don't know. We're in quite the bind at the moment, and I'm not sure exactly where this is going to go, what Robin's got herself entangled in, and how our group is going to get themselves out of this situation. So let's get ready to find out. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, or if you want to get early access to these episodes, you can check those out over on Patreon. Over there, we are up to 4 weeks ahead, depending on which tier you sign up for. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies we react to each month. It's just a fun way to support the channel, help us do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. At least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping out down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And with that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 240. Here we go.
もう一度言う。ニコ・ロビンに合わせろ。ロビンの居場所がわからねえ。銃声だ。寝室からだ。
God, how can they pinpoint where the fuck that came from? Did obviously we know that wouldn't do anything to Luffy. I bet. Oh. Oh no. Obviously we know that wasn't going to do anything to Luffy. He wouldn't know that at that point. I wonder if that hit or if that was like ricocheted off. I'm really hoping it's this Winter Soldier shit I was talking about, and she doesn't really have control, or they're holding something on like over her head. I've seen a couple of comments say that this is like some people's favorite arc, or that it's the best arc of the show, and I'm just like, God, there is so much show left. And it's only downhill. I mean, that's like what is said in my head, but even if it's the best, doesn't mean that everything else is bad. But that's just immediately, it's like, oh shit, I'm just about to watch the best of the show, and it's just, what's the rest of it then? Obviously some people's tastes are going to be a little different and whatnot, but I don't know, I just thought that was kind of interesting. They thought that woman was still wearing a mask.
Iceberg 市長暗殺未遂犯麦わらの一味を追っておりまして。この人たち。
Yeah, probably doesn't add up to what they. Oh God! Oh God! You're fine. You're fine. There we go. It's nice seeing Luffy actually use his abilities to traverse like a place. Oh, well, okay. A little bit of a rough landing, but it worked out all the same. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, you're not, but he can handle it just fine. Only kinda bad. I think it's pretty fucking bad. I guess they haven't heard about the storm then yet. I thought they did. Maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Maybe they haven't heard about it yet. Nice hair, dude. He seems completely unfazed. I did see that somebody clarified that people called him a perv because he's running around in a Speedo. Which I guess, fair? Kinda? Also, I did have clarification. I was right about the voice actor, but wrong about the bird, even if they were mimicking it after the Balloon Boys. Same mannerisms, same vocal pattern, same naming scheme even as them, but apparently they had somebody else doing the bird that time around. And he's just throwing their cash around right now. Oh god, that's rude. He's fueled by cola. Hey, I mean, me too. His hair's back up. That's a good point. He's got nothing to lose to it. That's already been gone. Well, she doesn't buy it.
Iceberg ならずっと付きまとわれてんだろ。あの政府役人の講義がやったってのが CP9 の仕業。
Oh!
知ってるかいブルーの。
噂くらいは。
So that's the name of this organization.
噂を信じちゃ喜んでやがる。わからねえ。あいつら闇を動く暗躍部隊だから。
She knows so much. They're getting framed. Well, we know that. But I mean, Robin was there, so it's not like it's a little bit of a partial truth.
見つからずに人を消すんだあいつら。関わったら。
Interesting.
アイスバーグただ一人どこまで白を切ろうとも CP9 の名のもとに
Match, he plays innocent. This is a mission for justice. I mean, that could still be based on perspective and whatnot, so I don't know. Who knows? It's more to this than meets the eye, apparently.
どこへ消えた？確かにこっちの方へ。まだ近くにいるはずだ。なかった。なんなんだ一体。
Yeah, the rest of the gang have no idea why this is happening or, you know, nothing. Oh, maybe he'll find out a little some.
暗殺犯の一味だと？
あ、そこにいるのは誰だ？こっちだ。怪しい奴がここに。
Shit. Oh shit.
おい、誰もいねえじゃねえか。間違いねえのか。間違いねえって見てくれよ。きっともう乗り捨てたんだな。ボロボロだ。
Oh god, yeah. There's so many people out of the loop right now. I think Nami and Luffy are the only two that know at all what's going on. Well, Zoro now that he had a paper fly in his face. That's a good point. They also haven't been seen with the rest of you, so that might work to our benefit. They're some of the few on this crew that don't have wanted posters. Well, I mean, only 3 of our crew do. Only 2 are even around. Don't say that. It could definitely get worse. No. Yeah, I'm with Sanji on that. There's no way. Yeah, that was the weirdest thing to say, Sanji. Yep. Things are not looking very good right now. Yeah, Nami would be the primary concern at the moment. Most everybody else can handle themselves. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Oh, did he get a hit? Yeah, Chopper, you should say something. Don't just go running off. The hell?
どうしたってんだ。急に走り出したりなんか。やっぱりいた。ロビンちゃん。どこにいたんだよ。探したんだぞ。
私はもうお別れよ。この町で。
何言い出すんだよ、ロビンちゃん。
She's got to be getting manipulated or something right now, man. This is for their protection in some way. I have to imagine it is.
私にとっては偽りのない記事よ。あなたたちの知らない闇がある。闇はいつか。
今日までニコ・ロビンの関わった組織は
After all this and then running into that dude in the town, is this, I don't know.
あなたたちに被せて逃げるつもりでいる。事態はもっと悪化するわ。
Her way of pushing them away.
短い付き合いだったけど、二度とあなたたちに会うことはないわ。
Well, I know that's bullshit.
今までよくしてくれてありがと
No.
う。さよなら。
Yeah, either she's being leveraged or she feels like she stepped back into a trap she can't get away from. And this is her way of, I guess, maybe protecting them and pushing them away so that maybe they also don't follow. I don't know. Back into the shadows. Well, okay. I mean, we do have the benefit of Kokoro not even really being all that concerned about it. She, whatever's in the papers, she ain't buying it. You know, she's talking about CP9, like, you know, apparently the rumors are an organization. It just reminds me of like Crocodile and his organization, the Baroque Works. They are also something that no one believed was real or was just a rumor or whatever. Like this whole like organization and this whole coup from Crocodile. It's just yet another kind of operation or organization operating in the shadows. But yeah, she seems to automatically assume it may have something to do with them. Obviously, she met them and she sent them to Iceberg. I don't think she would have done that if she thought there was any chance they were a threat. Apparently, though, we got that little sit-in on this, and this whole CP9 thing, you know, from the person Robin was meeting with, says this is some kind of justice for something that's been done in the past or whatever, some secret even that Iceberg is keeping from everybody else. And this is just the first step in unraveling that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have anything else to really add on the Robin front. I think I've pretty much gotten out most of what I wanted to say about her potential motivations, what's going on. I just feel like maybe once she got found out, once they reconnected and reached out to her again, she probably felt like, well, shit, there's no getting away from this again or something of the sort. So this is her way of protecting these people that have taken care of her up until this point. Like she says, I carry around a darkness, and you know, eventually it would have consumed you all, kind of harkening back to Aokiji's words and stuff like that, that eventually she just thinks she's doomed. And maybe she thought she could come here and avoid it, or maybe that these people weren't even here. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously there's some connection to her in this place because Iceberg's got that flyer up of her that is just still something he's hanging on to. So I don't know, but we're going to have to wait and find out. So let's get ready to jump into episode 241. Here we go.
ルフィたちと合流して今あったこと全部話してこい。一言一句漏らさずにな。俺は少し別行動をと。
Is he gonna try to go after her?
無茶はしねえから。
It doesn't sound like it. It sounds like you're gonna try some, but we're in a bit of a pickle right now, so why not? Oh, hey, at least some of us grouped back up. Sora, what are you doing? They were right in front of you, dude. How? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, nice. Oh my god, just look at them crouching on Luffy like he's a hammock. Okay, you should be good now. Set him down, Luffy. Oh, Chopper. Oh!
こいぞ。
金はあるんだ。これだけで買える木材、それからタールとロープ。
店もう閉めるんだ。
悪い。でも
ち分かったよ。だがこんだけじゃそんなに買えねえぞ。
じゃあ足りねえ分はなんか。
Poor guy, man. Even willing to, I mean, if he got the stuff he needed, he wouldn't have the tools then to, you know, utilize any of the shit he just bought. He's not really thinking about any of that right now, though. Well, at least the guy helped him out.
おい、大丈夫かよ。そんなどえらい怪我で他に仲間がいるんだろう。
Yeah.
こんぐらいでなんだよ。
これ持ってけ。
Jelly donuts. Ah!
ありがとう。
Aww.
気つけていけ。
Thank goodness nobody knows he's with the Straw Hats. Or, well, I mean, I guess technically he's not right now, right? So. He made it.
なかなか気の利くおっさんだ。だいぶ波が高くなってきたな。
He's not giving up on it, man. That is so true, though. Like, this ship's been through some stuff. It's done some amazing things. What the fuck did we just come in on? What the hell is this?
どうしたんだフランキー。
そろそろもう一暴れ始めるか。
兄貴待ってたわいな。
Well, is he just getting his blood boiled for just what Luffy and the gang did to him, or something else riling him up?
フランキーが急に。
I mean, obviously, that's all he was thinking about, but could it be because...
わからないね。赤の考えてることなんて。
Nice. But yeah, I don't know. It could be, maybe I mean, it could go to all this is all kind of like become a little bit larger than just the little spat between them, or maybe it's just as simple as he's still fixated on revenge. Oh.
本当に言ったのか。ロビンがそんなことを。
敵として現れたロビンを怖くなったって逃げ出したんじゃ閉まらねえ。
Yeah.
落とし前つける時が来たんじゃねえのか。
And Zoro has been taking some stuff really seriously since we've gotten here. Yeah, how are we going to treat her now after all of this, as friend or foe? I do think it's a little more complicated than everybody is like letting on right now, but
今日限りでもう会うことはねえってんだから。今日中に何かまた事態を悪化させるようなことをすると宣言しているようにも聞こえる。
yep, a second attempt.
事態を悪化させられるとすれば、その方法は一つだ。
今度こそ市長暗殺。
They were able to put all that together pretty quick.
ただし、わざと俺たちに罪をかぶせていると分かった以上、これは俺たちを現場へおびき寄せる罠とも取れる。今夜また決行される暗殺の現場に俺たちがいたら、そりゃ罪は簡単に。
That is also true.
本当にロビンが敵だって言ってるみたいじゃない。
可能性の話をしてるんだ。別に俺はどっち側にも揺れちゃいね。
These are things we're gonna have to think about right now.
ことが起こるとすりゃ今夜だ。現場へは
行く。
There we have it.
問題があるのよ。ロビンが誰かと歩いてるのを見アイスバーグさんも同じ証言をしてるの。仮面をかぶった誰かと一緒だ。それは私たちの中の誰でもない。
Yep.
急にロビンが表変したのは
そいつに悪いことさせられてるんじゃないか。ロビンは
その考え方が
Yeah, that would be fortune.
仮面の誰かじゃ何の手がかりにもならない。問題はそこなのよ。私たちの目的は何？
ロビンを捕まえるんだ。
Yeah, I mean, we're not really, we don't really have a lot of options.
確かに考えるだけ時間の無駄だな。あの女を捕まえようとして未だ無理なんだっけな。
True.
真相を知るにはそれしかないわね。
じゃあ行こう。ガレーラカンパニーへ。
All right, let's go.
この先原町は危険です。おいみんな引き上げるぞ。
麦わらどこだ。
Yeah, he's just not letting it go. That's all it is.
出てきやしねえ。
Why are they walking sideways like this?
何やってんだ。
私ら正面からの強風に。
Oh, okay. That's a very good point. I didn't think about that.
とんでもねえ邪魔が入ってよ。逃げられる。
怒りの兄貴から逃げりゃ兄貴が他の奴らやっちまってくれたのかと。
Oh no. Well, I guess we know where Franky's heading next.
これからその言葉通りに長っ鼻をかっさら。わかりました、兄貴。
Well, sorry, Usopp. You're in another pickle.
体もでけえが荷物もすげえな。専用ベッドだ。
My special bed. I don't feel like that's something you'd want to be like making into a game, but what do I know?
城船長は1億の組だ。今夜は3000人の部下たちが海から押し寄せるとか。めちゃめちゃやべえじゃねえか。
People are already just spreading rumors and hearsay and embellishing things from the game of telephone that's going on in the town and whatnot. It's kind of interesting. You know, with everybody with saws, is this like a situation like with the Baratier, where all their weapons were replaced with giant utensils, or is this actually what they all have, even in the manga?
アイスバーグさんはなぜお部屋にニコ・ロビンの手配書を？
気になるか。
She asked.
知らん方がいい。あれは悪魔だ。
I'm going to assume she wronged him in the past. I think that's the easiest assumption one could make at this point. But he's going to learn after all of this that maybe she's changed and this is just her old life. So that she feels like she can't get away. It's just creeping back up, always following her.
すごい数の護衛だ。
こっちが先に騒ぎを起こしちゃ
わずかな異変でも見逃すな。
Here she is. And whoever her partner is. Well, damn, she's in whole new duds right now under the cover of that cloak. I wonder if she's wearing a mask now, too. I truly do think that, like, she's not doing this out of any real ill intent, but just maybe out of this, like, inevitability or lack of control over her own life. And while it is something she's doing to pin on them, I think it is this, like, act of distancing. But I guess all we can do now is figure out as she's heading back to the site of the original crime to try again. And we are going to go meet her, confront her, capture her if we can, and try to get some answers. Hell, if we're seen fighting her, who knows? Things could go in our favor just a tad. At least with the town, if we can protect Iceberg. But who knows? We'll have to see, man. But with that all said, guys, let's get ready to hop into episode 242 and see what more we can glean as we're heading into the second attempt on Iceberg's life. Here we go. Hey guys, Editing Omni here real quick, just popping in to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. As you will very quickly notice that for the remainder of this video, my autofocus messed up and got locked onto my background. So for the rest of this, your boy here, he's going to be kind of blurry. Now, you can still make out my facial expressions and my reactions. Obviously, the commentary and all that's still intact. Just want to give you guys a heads up and call it out myself before I get ate up in the comments for it after the fact.
慎重にタイミングを見計らって動かないとね。
ああ、これ下手に突っ込んだら大変なことになるな。
What was that?
どの口がそんなこと言うのかしら。
He's like, oh, you hypocrite.
チョッパー、何が起こるかわからねえ。
I think it's now, though, that he's got his game face on now that he feels betrayed. He wants answers now more than anything.
もう二度とロビンを追うあてはねえと思え。ここが踏ん張りどころだ。
Yep.
絶対ロビンを捕まえてやるさ。
Damn, dude. It sucks that we're in this position, but I'm not that surprised, unfortunately.
はい、アイスバーグさん。
すまないが少し外してくれるか。
わかりました。
パウリーをここへ呼んでくれ。
はい。
Swapping her out for Polly? Does he know something's coming? I mean, obviously he should expect something.
わざわざ二人で話すとは一体なんじゃろうな。わからん。遺言か。 大事な話と言っていたろう。
He screams everything. And that's the last thing any of them want to hear them talking about as a fucking will. But also, it is practical given the scenario.
俺と昼間一番ドックに来た娘と丸い長鼻のやつじゃな。
その他に2人いて、それで全員ウルフ。
これは大きな危険を伴うことかもしれん。よく考えたが、お前にしか頼めねえんだ。引き受けてくれるか。
Damn it. I want to...
じゃないですか。任せてください。
I want to know what he's cooking up. What could he have only have told Paulie?
いいか、パウリー。
Oh, here we go.
では私が混乱させますので、他4名は合図の後それぞれ任務を実行してください。
The other 4. Oh, is this a new character or a new mask for the same person? I mean, she's rocking a mask now too. Oh! Well, I guess this person would need a new mask either way, because the one that they were wearing before got left behind the last time they were here. So I'm just going to assume that's the same person that crossed her on the street and that we saw in Iceberg's room the previous attempt. Just wear the bear mask this time around. Maybe you should actually guard his door. If you go running off, it literally just leaves those two now to watch the actual room itself you're guarding. Oh god. Yeah, they did say that there's others running around, like 4 of them or something. That is a weird, creepy ass mask. What are they wielding? Okay. I thought it was a chakram for a second, but it is a thorned whip. Yeah, these clearly are not Straw Hats attacking them, by the way. Again, Robin, man, she's something else, especially in the battlefield. Luffy's already gone.
Luffy は
Oh, let's go. Okay, a lot of these guys actually do have guns, so maybe it wasn't a censorship thing with all the saws. I mean, they are saws after all. Makes a little more sense than forks and spoons. Oh, they were just gone. He ran in the air. Moonwalk. Whoa, 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 whoa. So the whip action just makes me think of Kurama from Yu Yu. Uh-oh. Oh god. The darkness. A group that carries out justice. Cipher Pole number 9. Undercover Intelligence Agency. Did I read that right? Oh god. Holy shit. They also just outright said, this is who we are, this is what we're doing. So any fault of or blame on the Straw Hats, I feel like should be melted away after this. Luffy?
屋敷内はドアと窓には全て見張りがいるんだ。侵入されるはずがねえ。
Well, you should probably still check, dude. That is some hubris to think that, oh, there's no way they could have gotten past any of us when they clearly disappeared. Whoa! What? What the fuck? I guess that's how he got in, how he disappeared from behind the wall, the cloak. Yep. Well, that's a useful ability. The door fruit. That is useful. What? You had a free reign to shoot him wherever you wanted to, and you wanted to do that? Weird chef talk there. Before the promised time, so they're holding on to him for a moment. Wait, so he's known this entire fucking time? Okay, so he didn't suspect them at all. Well, that is correct. He said nothing but the truth. But now they also don't expect for him to get out and tell anybody either, though, to be fair. But then again, everybody's seen not the Straw Hats attacking this place. The blueprints of a certain ship. Fuck. Well, about that. Luffy, anytime now, buddy. Okay, there we go. We have to ensure either Polly or Iceberg, or hopefully at least both would be great, but at least one of them we need to survive to clear our names, even though it's so obvious to anybody protecting this place that not a single Straw Hat has been attacking anybody. I feel like it would have benefited them to at least put on some crude Straw Hat disguises or something of the sort if they wanted to really stick to that. Unless they don't plan on leaving any survivors here. But there's still plenty of people that have seen these people attack and not, you know, they're still standing. Hell, they even told some of them just to let it go. Don't try to stop them. Pretty much. We just gotta wait for him to make his move. Well, shit. Oh my god, Luffy, no! Are you fucking kidding me? Luffy, dude, God, you had one job. Anyway, all right, dude. So we got a rough idea. They're after blueprints for a ship design that has been passed down from Water 7 shipwright to shipwright. And so they are after that. And they knew that if an attempt on his life was made, he'd be forced to entrust it to someone he trusted and ensure it's not, it doesn't fall into anybody else's hands. So he sent Polly. So they just been observing his motions up until this point, to decide what to do, or to decide to see what he's going to do, for that matter. And yeah, they've intercepted Polly. So yeah, there's 4 others that they've said. So we've seen the one with the whip. We've seen the skull guy, we've seen the goat, bear. So there's 5 on the scene at the moment, it seems like, unless I'm forgetting somebody. But Polly's there and intercepted by them. And despite all of the chaos, the guys outside are like, there's no way they're inside the building. We got this place too guarded. There's people at every door and window. Yet they are quite clearly inside the building. So now, though, again, though, like, they're like, oh, haha, all we got to do is kill Polly and Iceberg, and everybody will wholly believe that it's the Straw Hats that did all of this, yet not a single one of them attacked this place yet. We could clear our names simply by not showing up. Then again, that just also is like, well, that would have to imply that they don't kill everybody, but they also haven't killed everybody that has seen them yet. So there is that little loose thread of theirs. And there's clearly some people that knew, and even Iceberg apparently on some level knew it wasn't the Straw Hats, but he just knew what he saw and had to roll with it and try to piece it together and then confirm whatever he can. It just put them all in a bind. And like he said, you know, he didn't say anything other than the truth. The things he stated were facts. She was a member of their crew at the time, and they were last seen cavorting together and traveling together. That was the last known thing. He even confirmed that with Luffy himself. So, and then all he ever said after that was that Robin did the thing. So by extension, it just, you know, everybody just took the rest of that information and ran from there. But now he's like, oh, CP9. So they're like a secret intelligence group. They're here for some semblance of justice. What that means, what that looks like, what that entails, who fucking knows right now? But I don't know. I'm excited to see where this goes, man. This is getting good. Getting dark too. We had a lot of bodies out there. Yet again, that's not unusual, but who's to say how many of those people actually died? I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Luffy or okay. Going back to what I was saying before, it was like they haven't seen any Straw Hats here, but now because Luffy took off all on his own, Nami, Zoro, and Chopper thought they could get in while Luffy was distracting everybody, but lo and behold, Luffy's stuck. So there's no distraction from him, and these people did just see 3 Straw Hats jump a fence. They may assume the people that are attacking now are part of their crew or whatever. Who knows at this point? It's just that's a shitty situation, but somebody better get to Polly and to make sure that he's going to be okay, because we need Polly to be all fine and dandy, so that we can we have somebody to corroborate our lack of involvement and to, you know, point a finger at them. We need somebody to be like, hey, CP9's and they're behind it all. And then not even before that, I got distracted. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even talk about it. I think it was this episode. Again, when I'm watching these back to back to back like this, sometimes I forget what detail happens in which episode. But on top of that too, Franky is after Usopp. Franky's going after Usopp to ransom him to draw out those Straw Hats for his own revenge, because he's still fixated on all that. So I wonder how that's going to come into play. It will. I was about to say if at all, but it definitely will. But yeah, this is getting interesting. And again, I love how ever since we got here, whether it be with Robin, whether it be with Usopp, Zoro's been like, hey, this is the reality of the situation we are in. I'm trying to think of all of the options. You know, because initially he starts to talk off like, you know, like Robin is guilty. This is what she's doing. This is what we're having to prepare for, with the idea that she's a foe. He's like, that's not what I want, but we need to be thinking about that. Just like Luffy needed to think about what to do with the Usopp situation. It's like, this is just the hard, harsh reality of being in the position that we're in at the moment. We can hope for the best, but we need to plan for the worst. I think it's really cool seeing him step into his role, I think, a lot more than we've seen in previous arcs so far. But I don't have too much else to add right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. I want to know what you guys thought. How do you feel about all of this so far? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And before we go, I want to shout out Angela Burr and Lily Chan's son. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor some of the rescues we've been taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help. And also, as always, I want to shout out our channel legends: Adam Myers, Anthony, Armando Rasach, Ash, Captain Hoodie, Carrie Eckerl, Casey Wood, Clara V, Codename Witch, Cube Pilum, Damascus, Dave Steven Furstenberg, Denise Mauricio, Durla, Gregory Toner, Itzmushi, Jade, Jay Cottrell, Liam Harrell, Lily Chanson, Lily Bullock, Mandy Sheriff, Max Machek, Muggy Holes, Natty Jane, Nicodemus, Nikki G, Niall, Nudifdel, Ollie Hodges, Philly J, Rage King Nova, Robert Anguiano, Ross Lingard, Roxana Perez, Russell Crockett, Ryan Morass, S, Shilio, Silver Tier Moon, Stan, York Korskov, and your boy G-Man. Thank you guys so much for continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.